Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, bringing you guys some Javelin spots on the map of Rundown, Modern Warfare 2. And if you guys are new to the series, check the description, and there's a playlist to all of the other Javelin locations per map. So first, when you start off here, you can go up here to the A flag, and you actually zoom into the back right here. I actually posted a nuke of some of the gameplay right here when I ended up getting a triple jav right off the bat from the A flag. It doesn't happen all the time. On occasion, you'll get a triple or quad from it, though. And there's a bunch of javelin spots on this map actually that are very effective. Definitely a lot of quad javelin spots. This is one when you're kind of posted on the other side of that bridge and the other team is kind of sitting back there sniping and noob tubing and everything. You can go ahead and use these spots back here. Just be aware of the thermal snipers again. Moving on, we're going to go to some of the other locations on this map. I will point out which ones are the quad locations at the end. And actually, this is one of them that can be a quad right here, to be honest, right here. When they're on the other side of the bridge, again, it depends on where the enemies are spawning. If they're spawning on the other side of the bridge and you're pushing up with your team, you can kind of aim in numerous places in the back there and get some quads. That spot, the last one, would be kind of more or less a single javelin spot location. But there are definitely a lot of good spots on this map. And it just all depends on where the enemy is spawning. You can kill the sniper guy back there. Usually there's a guy back there on occasion, actually not always, with the javelin. And you can kill them as they're crossing the bridge or if they are spawning on the other side of the bridge down there. Sometimes when they're pushing up too far and you have just the C flag, that will happen. Let's go on to some of the other locations. Now obviously anytime you're looking at the other side of the bridge, you can really aim anywhere on the other side that they're spawning and try to kill them. This spot is really tough because you get noob tube back here a lot, but if you can get a javelin off towards them, sometimes you can help your team and kill them and then move forward. This is another spot. If you can sneak in over this area, they're usually on this side. And this is speaking when you have just the C flag usually, or C and B, it doesn't really matter, but this part is kind of essential when we're trying to push up on the enemy. This would be a spot if you were really trapping them at A, but honestly, it's hard to get that trap. The other spots, let's see here. You can use a javelin back to this area, and there's a more effective spot because they spawn to the left of where I'm aiming right there. That I'll show you guys here. This is one of them right here. So when they're spawning on C side, you have them trapped back in that corner. It's perfect. You can use this javelin right here and get the people that are camping back there as well. And they're usually, so you can get them right there. Sometimes they'll be spawning on the other side of that bridge, and the best way to kill them, if they're rushing really, really hard across that bridge, is just use this javelin spot right here. I've gotten numerous quads on that spot right there. You just have to really be predictive of where the enemy is spawning and how aggressive they are being. Definitely pivotal in order to pull this off. Anyway, just kind of some more just random little javelin spots. You can lock on there and actually hit the javelin spot behind the building, and then if they're rushing again across the bridge, you can stop them in their tracks right there. But those aren't even really the good javelin spots yet. I'll show you some of the really good ones that are consistently good because of the spawns. And again, when you're on this side, when you're on the A side spawn, I prefer it, and you can hit them with two different javelin spots. The A to the C spawn is kind of exciting because usually you just get the upper hand. So I'll show you kind of some of the pivotal ones. You can see right here you can lock onto that building. That's actually a really good one when they're pushing up really hard. Now you can see right here is a spot. You can use this. It's kind of hard to see through the weeds, but you basically want to lock on to the other side of the grass, and that one will touch down on the other side. They'll spawn right there if nobody on your team is pushed up too far. Now, if everybody is pushed up too far across that bridge, the enemy will spawn over here on C spot. So this is great. You lock on to the trash can or the wall right there, and you can get quads there all day long. But if your team is not pushing across this bridge right here, you can use this spot. Of course, they can see your head, which is no good, and they can snipe you. And obviously they spawn out in the field and everywhere else, not that they're out in there. But this is the best that I found right here. You just lock onto the corner of that building, and they can't snipe you or anything. They don't even know what's coming, and all of a sudden you'll hit them with that javelin. You get doubles and quads all the time, or at least I do from that location. And again, that's when they're spawning seaside and nobody on your team is pushing up towards that location across that bridge, then you're set. So when they're pushing up to that side, you can use this again and get over back to the other side of their spawn of the son. I don't know, I'm slurring my words up here. Anyway, yeah, right over there is a good spot. Again, same spot, just different location to hit it. And then you can actually hit them back there in their spawn. If they're hiding on the other side of C, sometimes they'll hide over there and just noob tube over the thing. You can hit them from right there as well. So those are some of the spots. I'll show you guys some of these Javelin spots in action at the end of this video, as I do with all of them. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, check back, and you can see some of the other Javelin spots in action. I just wanted to see what happens if I shot that one up where it would touch down, and you can see it kind of touches down over there, like I said, on the other side of C. I think that's pretty much it. I think I wanted to show you one other location spawning from the other angle. And so when you're spawning from this side, you can just go up here and just kind of shoot them on the other side of the bridge. On occasion, you'll end up getting some kills. Not too often. The other spawn, both of the spawns are kind of difficult to actually get Javelin kills in. But here is an example of one time when it did work, and this is one from my post from my nuke the other day. It was like a 2-minute nuke, pretty crazy game, and I just locked on right over there above A. They didn't cap A right away. I think they delayed a little bit, and because of that, I ended up benefiting from it. And you can see I get a triple Javelin from them right there. A couple more clips for you guys. This is that spot, again, back towards the C side if they're spawning on the left of C, because you can see my team is on the other side of the bridge if you look at the mini-map. And you can see I ended up pulling a triple off of them over there because they were all crunched over there. Now this is when they're pushing really far against that bridge and running across the bridge. I use a Javelin so when they come across the bridge I can hit them. Now I'm going to use this spot right here and hit them again. Throw a stun grenade if you can up there. Definitely stuns them in that spot right there, and you can see right there it just touches down, and I ended up getting a triple. Another good spot. Have a good one, guys. Check back for more Javelin tutorial locations soon, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.